Benors. Eat the Benors. Okay. I am live. I'm just going to switch over to Minecraft right now. I think that seems to be the plan. Also, we need music. I am thinking... What am I thinking music-wise? Are you live or are you alive? Okay. Gallagher OST is a relaxing choice. If I want to sleep, I will stick on... Okay. Okay, if I want to sleep, I will stick on the Gallagher Strive soundtrack. Like, you put up Mirror of the World, and you are stuck there for, like, the next 5 years listening to Mirror of the World. That's the unfortunate case. It's a very unfortunate case. Like, oh, Mirror of the World. Oh, I want to listen to Drift. You know what? Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, let's... Okay. Minecraft, you go full screen. Let's stick on Drift. Let's Gallagher Strive OST. To be fair, I like the older Gallagher musics a fair bit more. Let's album. Gravity Lip's good too. Yeah. Let's album review, like Strive. Okay. We got the Strive album review. Okay, this is Find Your One Way. How do we feel about Find Your One Way? It's a song. Like, I think his Xrd, I think his Xrd one was better. I just don't like Find Your One Way. There's like one part of it I like. Like, wow, swear alert. Guess we're not getting monetized on this one. Like, also, I done a bit of off-screen mining, as you can see here. We got resources. I like this part. I like this part of it. That's about, like, all I like about Find Your One Way. I just think all of Soul's other themes are better. And even if we want to go past Soul and look at other Arc System works, main characters. We just checked that my FPS, yes, okay. For gaming. Yeah, I feel nothing. I don't think I feel anything listening to this song. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, if we're talking on is not the main character of Guilty Gear. Oh, but anyway, playing Minecraft or Craftmate, that's me. We are not playing Minecraft, we are playing Shovel Forge. Any Shovel Forge truthers in chat? Anyone who gets the reference? No Minecraft stream, this is only Shovel Forge. Please tell me someone gets the reference. Like, yeah, I like this part of his theme. Where the Herobrine mods? Oh no, I need the Dweller. And this brings me into our next topic, which is, like, I'm gonna be honest, Junji Ito is a bit of a hack. Junji Ito is overrated. Also, he's big into NFTs, but, like, as a whole, he is, like, kind of overrated. Like, he dreams of making something on the same level as the Dweller. He's dreaming of that. He dreams of the Dweller. Cannot compare to the peak of Minecraft horror mods. He can. What is the one that, like, I like this part of Soul's theme too. And what is the one called again? Is it like the missing file or whatever? It's like the one that, like, doxes you. Like, Junji Ito could not create that. Junji Ito could not create Wonderland.jar. Wonderland Wonderland.jar is kind of like all of them dogs. So true. The Minecraft mods are pulling their best Black Ops 1 impression. I did wake up and choose violence. That's the spooky part. Okay, find your one way. That was... Pause. Pause. Get Kai Kisuke, stop. Okay, pause. Find your one way. Like, I don't know. It's fine. It's like a fine song. I probably can listen to it for a while. I think Saul's other themes are better. I think his Exarch theme is a lot better. That's kind of me, though. I don't like it. I like parts of it. That's me. I give it like a 5 out of 10. I think Arc has... And the thing is, Daisuke Ishiwatari has made good protagonist themes. He made Rebellion. He made Rebellion 2. He made Under Heaven Destruction. Like, he has made some really good stuff. It's just find your one way is, like, not it. He has not found his one way. Anyway, Roar of the Spark next. Let's see. How do we feel about Roar of the Spark going into this? Personally, I'm a fan. Personally, I may be a bit biased. Never heard of it. Fox. Okay. Yeah, no. Roar of the Spark is, like, kind of banger. Do I need to turn it up, actually? Hold on. Comes even so true. Like, genuinely, my favorite, probably one of my favorite Strive cracks. Also, it's just good. Like, it's just such a good track. Am I saying this because I'm a Kai player? Potentially. But I wouldn't be playing Kai if he had bad music. And, like, Kai has never messed with, like, any of his tracks. Like, Magnolia Eclair is good. Holy Orders, Be Just or Be Dead. Like, Kai does not mess with any of his themes. Like, it's just... It's so good. So what do I have to fear? Under the sacred briars, never stop, just go. Like, it's good. It's good. The layering of the voices, that's me. I don't play the game, this song. Song can make you speedrun a Unity exam. It's such a good track. Like, here's, like, sorry, I keep saying, like, Kai Kisuke is genuinely, like, one of the coolest characters ever made. I still think Jin Kisaragi is cooler, but, like, Jin Kisaragi is both metaphorically cooler and literally cooler. It's Jin Kisaragi. He's literally the ice guy. He is Iceman Drake. Iceman was a nice man. Now he's not. Now he's like whatever the Drake track was. But yeah, no, I like this one. All of Kai's tracks are good. Kai in general is just good. The amount of people that like hate Kai Kisuke, like, it baffles me. I'm gonna be honest, it baffles me. The amount of people who are like, I can't stand fighting Kai, and then you look at who they're playing, and they're playing like Leo Whitefang. Get out of here. Genuinely get out of here. It's Kai Kisuke. He's all throws and mids. He's the most honest character in Strive. And before you go like, actually, he has this and that. Like, okay, buddy. I played Kai, I could tell. Actually, Baiken is the most honest character in Strive because literally nothing she does, like, works. She has literally zero gameplay. She can't combo off her fire slash. She can't do anything. Her, like, tatami mat is virtually useless now. All you need to see is, like, check Lord Knight's Twitter and, like, there you go. But yeah, no, I very much like Roar of the Spark. I very much like Kai Kisuke. Who knows, maybe I do a Strive stream one of these days. I play some Kai Kisuke. I was a Ramlethal main, that's the thing, but like, I just don't find current Ramlethal all that interesting. I just don't like the routing. I think her routing, like, sucks. And I wish I liked her routing, because I love Ramlethal. Her design's cool, character-wise, she's really cool. She has always been strong. I just picked her because I like the vibe. And then then I picked her, and then I picked up the game in, like, Season 3. They turned down the music bit. I picked up the game back in Season 3. Season 3 of Strive, which was when it was when Slayer came out. It was when Slayer and ABBA came out. So what's 5? Yeah, is when those characters came out. I picked up the game. Ramlethal was, like, fine. She was like a mid machine. And then they're like, oh yeah, here comes Season 4. We're giving Ramlethal a new move. And the new move was like, we don't talk about Diagonal Sword. That move ruined the game for, like, months. Like, it went through, like, 5 separate nerfs. It was that strong. It originally it would catch out burst. It would do everything. It would walk your dog for you. It would make you food. Like, old S-Sword is, like, the funniest move ever. Current S-Sword is, like, fine. I just think it's boring. Of like, oh, it ends your combo. It puts you into a 50-50. I'm like, okay. Oh, we got Allergies. Okay, whatever. This is, like, Axel Lowe's theme, isn't it? I'm gonna be honest, not a big fan of Axel Lowe. And no, it's not because he's, like, British or whatever, but, like, I've never really been a fan of Axel. He's just not been... I don't know what it is about him that I just don't like. There's just something. Like, it's a fine theme. I genuinely don't think I've heard this theme once. Like, no one plays Axel. I know he's good. He got, like, Omega buffed. Get out of my town. Anyway, recently I've off topic. I've been playing Skyrim recently. It's a fun game. Anyone who said, like, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't trust people who are like, Skyrim sucks. A character's only as good as the player. Exactly. I live by the motto, like, fighting game wise, I live by the motto of, like, a player who works hard can never beat a player who enjoys themselves. It doesn't matter if you work hard. Like, here's the thing. If you're like, oh, I work hard on my character, but my character sucks, and all you do is, like, downplay your character. You're like, oh, my character is terrible. My character does nothing. They get counter hit once and die. They explode on whatever. I'm going to turn this music off. But yeah. If you're like, oh, my character sucks. I play the worst character in the game. This character is terrible. Oh, look at this. I'm minus on block here. Oh, my, like, 5k is, like, slightly worse than everyone else, but it still functions as a 5k. You go on about everything, and you're like, wow, my character sucks. My game's, like, my character sucks. All of this, all of that. Like, you're just not, it doesn't sound like at that point it doesn't sound like you're enjoying yourself at that point with the character. It sounds like every single second you play this character, you're dreading it because you're just, in your mind, it's like, oh, my character sucks here, my character sucks here. So all you think about is, oh, my character is bad here. Rather than like, oh, my character is more situational, I need to get into this situation. You don't think of that. All you think on is like, that my character sucks. This is terrible. I'm in the bad situation, instead of how do I get to the good situation. And if it's like, oh, here's a move that is minus on hit, don't use it. Do you know what else is minus on hit? Ori 5C. Ori 5C. Ori Divine Thrust A. Like, the A version of Divine Thrust is minus on hit. I mean, okay, here's the thing. Here's the cheat code. You can cancel it, but like, as a whole, that move in general is minus on hit. You, like, yeah, every character has, I kid you not, every character probably has some minus on hit move in their kit. The only time I think it's really a problem is when it's like Yukiko and BB tag. where I think fans were minus on head at some point, and I think that was like pretty problematic because in general Yukiko just sucked in that game. But like as a whole, if you're just like every single one of your posts about your character is just like, damn, my character sucks, then at that point I'm just like, pick up another character. I'm begging. Just play the top tier. No one will judge you if you play the top tier or strong character. No one will judge you. I play a top tier in every single game I play. Does this make me suddenly like an evil maniac? I'm an evil maniac for different reasons. We'll get to that later. But does it make me like evil, fucked up, vile creature? If I'm just like, oh, I play top tier strong characters because they feel fun to play. Like, if the character is top tier, there's probably a reason as to why that, and like, there's a reason why, and that reason is usually, oh, they're fun. That's kind of what it is. Like, oh no, my character is too good. My harvest is too bountiful. I can get it in some situations if it's like Swiftmaster DNF Duel, where the character was like so ahead of like every single other part of that game. But at the same time, Swiftmaster was the only fun character in DNF Duel, so like that's also the problem. Sometimes the game is just not fun, but the character is. The top tier character breaks out of the mold of the game. That's kind of the case. Skyrim doesn't suck, it's old enough to drive. It doesn't. It feels like there's a lot of weird revisionism around Skyrim, though. Of like, oh yeah, no, this game's actually terrible. This is poorly written. It's this and that. Like, the writing of Skyrim is fine. It's more about, like, the actual destination to me. Like, not destination, the journey. Of just going around and doing this exploration. I think Skyrim still has, like, probably some of the best open world gameplay out of any modern RPG that released. I think Skyrim is like the perfect vision of like what Fallout 3 wanted to be. That's the way I view it. And then Fallout 4, we don't talk about Fallout 4. That game's terrible. That game sucks. What are you doing when Skyrim came out? Even professors then go to class. And genuinely, I know, like, I had teachers I know who were playing Skyrim. Everyone has played Skyrim at some point in their life. It's so funny how people just how many people just played Skyrim. And there's a good reason. It was just such a really well-designed game. Like, as I say, as an RPG is a bit whatever, like, your character's, like, very blank in the responses you give. It does if you build your character around their, like, morality or whatever. It's like, your Skyrim character can be the goodest knight of the land, or, like, some evil creature. And, like, the game doesn't really change unless you're, like, a vampire. Like, you can be some necromancer who is, like, oh, I raise people from the dead. I summon... Like, I've been playing with some mods. I think there's one which enhances the magic system and just has a spell which summons a bunch of rats. Like, it's such a good mod. Because, like, it's, like, Conjuration now has, like, Royal Rat Vanguard attached to it. So I'm like, how could I not make a Conjuration build when it's got Royal Rat Vanguard? I love that DS2 boss. Everyone will say, oh, Royal Rat Vanguard sucks. It's a terrible boss. I love Royal Rat Vanguard because it's funny. You go to the underground tunnels beneath Majula, and it's like, oh, here's this ominous room. You walk in, you get ambushed by 10 rats. You kill 10 of them, 10 more spawn in, and then a rat with a mohawk spawns in it. That's the Royal Rat. That's the big guy. And then you kill him. And then you go into the room after that. And then here's the other rat guy who's like, since you kills like the Rat King and all, that technically makes me the next rat. Anyway, want to join my covenant? And like, it's good. It's fun. I genuinely love Royal Rat Vanguard. I think it's such a funny boss. And like, fun part of DS2. I don't think every boss fight needs to be the most mechanically challenging and demanding thing ever. I think some boss fights can just be like really fun for set piece. And like Royal Rat Vanguard is just really fun for the sake of a set piece. It's kind of why I like DS. It's one of the big things I like about it is that, like, since it has more bosses, the game doesn't really care about making those bosses like, oh, here's this uber gamer skill check. It's just like, oh, here's this cool guy we wanted to put in here and like make a scene out of it. And to me, that's like fine. Not every boss needs to be the pinnacle of game design. Sometimes you just need to fight 20 rats and it's funny. Either way, I'm a pretty big fan of Royal Rat Vanguard, if you could tell. Also, I'm going to be honest, I stopped reviewing the Guilty Gear Strive OST. Because like I look at the next few tracks and I see Out of the Box, Armor Clad Faith, Hellfire, Trigger, Play the Hero, Disaster of Passion, Alone Infection. Love the song Human Self. I kind of love that. I kind of like that song. Let Me Carve Your Way. Necessary Discrepancy. What Do You Fight For? I kind of like What Do You Fight For. Rock Parade's pretty good. Requiem does have like one part. Like where's the part in Requiem? Where is it? Here it is. Here's the part in... Okay, that's what Eno players want you to believe the character is like. Eno players want to believe, oh, none of this is real. That's Eno as a character. No, okay. A mix-up is what you make of it. A mix-up can be as real or fake as you want it to be, as long as you commit to the mix-up. None of this like, oh, none of my mix is real, just 5-8. Like, it's just like, it's counterintuitive. Like, get out of here. I'm gonna put a big no downplaying sign in my, on my stream overlay for my fighting games. I think for fighting games, I'm just gonna... I think I might do a Strive stream at some point, just play some Kai. Because I just like Kai. And like, I haven't played in a while, I'm gonna be honest, the patch is kind of bad. The patch set out to address the balance of the game, and then the top 3 of Guilty Gear went from Potemkin, Ramlothal, Nagoriyuki to... yeah, what's it called? I went from Pot Ram Nago to Pot Ram Nago. Like, bravo. Like, bravo, Daisuke Ishiwatara. I know he's not even the main designer. It's just funny to say. Like, we have created a top 3 to rival Rachel Alucard, Carol Clover, and what's his name? Izanami. Like, we've created a top 3 like broken characters who are never getting nerfed that rivals the old Blaze Blue one. And like, what am I doing with this bucket? Filling it. I am filling it. So that we can use it later for stuff. My main problem is like I kind of need like wood because I'm gonna do like a big cool thing here. Like in Homestuck, yeah. I don't think I've ever read Homestuck. I know it was like the big phrase. It was the Undertale before Undertale. That's all I know about it. It was big on Tumblr around the same time as like Super Hulock was. I scared a few of you with Super Hulock there, didn't I? Huh? Scary. Where even am I? Like, oh no, I see my civilization. But yeah, no. Toby Fox had music for Homes. Oh yes, I did. I remember hearing that. We got on a side note and lived in the creator's basement. That sounds very Toby Fox, yeah. That sounds like Tony Fox himself. And the man behind Wingding's Gaster. That's the guy's name. Honestly, main theory for Deltarune is Gaster is the knight. I'm gonna sue Toby Fox if this is real because It's my completely original prediction. I'm gonna put some music on, but like I don't want to listen to Requiem. I don't want to pay more attention to that I need to. Let's Valhalla. There we go. But yeah, no. It's kind of funny how much of like a repeat the Benue hating girls. I like girls, okay. I like Ramlethal. I think she's very cool. Elfeld's pretty cool. I kind of like her old design though, because the bunny ears, they got rid of them. They took her ears. I like Sion. I like a lot of them. You had me with like, name 5 women? I gotcha. Number 1, Angela Merkel. Okay, number 1, Angela Merkel. Number 2, Amelia Earhart. Number 3, Michelle Obama. Number 4, Hillary Clinton. And number 5, we are going with Sam Kerr, professional football player. You hate Enos? Like, the problem with, like, Eno is just, like, she is cool, but, like, the Eno downplaying community is, like, kind of crazy. And they're gonna, like, should be dead in the street once they find this god. Once the Eno Mafia get to me, it will be over. Like, Eno's probably cool. Like, Exert Eno is cool. Plus our Eno is, like, pretty cool. Like, she's strong in both of those games. And she's strong in other games. It's just people will try and convince you that she's, like, low tier. 3 of Arc World Tours, like, people were still trying to do, like, the low tier Eno gimmick. During Arc World Tour. Where, there was, like, 3 Enos. In, what's it called? There were 3 Enos in the top 8 of Arc World Tour. So have, like, your character take up almost half of the screen time, and that is crazy. Like, I don't think there will be a point where that character is, like, ever straight up bad. Maybe like down patches, but I don't think, like, the character is too fundamentally, like, do or die to the point of, like, yeah, they are never, like, nerfing this character, like, uber nerfing this character. You can argue, oh, they uber nerfed the character back in 2.0, but, like, honestly, like, everyone got uber nerfed in 2.0. And it didn't really change anything, I'm gonna be honest. 2.0. We had a top 3 of Potemkin, Ram, and Nago, and then we went to the exact same top 3 like 6 months later. It's just, oh, this one has Jam in it, who is like the most like results character of all time. If we want to talk a real bad potential main character, then we gotta talk about Slayer. We gotta talk about Mr. Slayer himself. Like, oh no, Slayer is so busted and overpowered and strong. Like, name me 10 Slayer top 8s at majors, okay? I'm waiting. Oh, Slayer is so overpowered, his, like, pile bunker kills you. Yeah, it's also, like, minus a bajillion. That's his whole thing. Like, if you're losing to Slayer, you're probably just, like, playing the matchup wrong and, like, setting the game by his pace. The one thing you do against Slayer is you just don't set the game by his pace. I know you're like, oh, but he's such a scrubby character, because, like, one mistake and he can kill you. It's like, yeah. One Ramlethal mistake and you're in 50-50 hell for the next 50 years. There's, like, no difference. I'd probably argue that Ramlethal is just better Slayer. Like, she still has all of the mix-up stuff going on. It's just, like, she does it over such a long period of time and still has some of the best buttons in the game. Apologies, this was meant to be a chill Minecraft stream, and then it just turned into, like, Guilty Gear Ballads discussion. And, like, I've got a lot of things to say about Strive. Many good, many are good, many are, like, kind of bad. Mostly bad. I don't like current patch. But like, it could be better. And a way, all are bad, yeah. Isn't it funny how like the guy who has literally bad guy in his name has never been bad in the game's like lifespan? The only problem is he's just been like lobotomized over the course of like, what's it been, 5 years since Strive? Yeah, like every single change they do with like Sol bad guy is just like, oh yeah, we made him easier. And there's only like so far you can go with like, oh yeah, your routing now is just like O/DP. And I don't want to sound like a boomer and be like, oh, but old Sol is way cooler. Because like old Sol was kind of just way cooler. Like old Wild Throw giving a combo, old Dragon Install. Dragon Install sucked, but like I'm still gonna like reminisce over it. Because it was just fun. Like Gold Burst Round Start into Dragon Install was just such a funny thing to do. In fact, you can kind of do a similar thing with Slayer these days. Like the problem with Slayer doing it though is like Slayer kind of needs all that mirror. Just to like play neutral. But you can do like Gold Burst on Slayer and then just like, oh, that's me got a million meter. Now I can just like kill people for free. This Slayer is probably one of the characters in Strive who just uses meter the best. And I don't think anyone kind of... Ramlethal kind of comes close. Ramlethal can just use meter in a bunch of ways, either to just pile on more damage or just to like extend or extend out her block strings so that she gets swords back sooner. That's like one of the things I like doing on Ram a lot, is just to like, oh, I will just slow everything down now that I have meters just so I get swords back so I can like mix up people again. But I was gonna say about Ramlethal is the funny thing about her is that she like all of her buttons are just that good that like swordless Ramlethal is still probably better than some characters in the game. Like swordless Ram is probably better than like Abba in current patch. And I thought Abba would bounce back and like something would be found and it'd be like, oh, she's in like weird counterpick, like weird niche counterpick territory. But no, she's just kind of bad. Anyway, this is the setup. How are we finding it? We have this big cool part here. More accurate? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I just hope we get a new BB tag. It'd be the worst fighting game ever, but I kind of need it. So, I mean, BlazBlue's getting a new character, Persona 4 is getting a remake, Under Night is still going, and Ruby got a new season, didn't it? I need an Oak Farm? I really do. I've got a very makeshift one set up. I didn't think I'd be using as much Oak as I'm like currently using. Yeah, I kind of want to make like the idea is that this is like, this tunnel here is just kind of like a base. So I will like build little housing parts into the mountain and I will cover this up with leaves. So it's got like a big roof to it. That's the plan. So it is. But yeah, thinking back to the Junji Ito stuff and like, not all of it comes back to the fact that like, oh, he does NFTs and was like pretty big into that. But like genuinely as a creator, I'm just like, I kind of sleep. I sleep on him. Like Junji Ito, I sleep. The Dweller, the Minecraft ARG with like the statues, that one was really good. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. Andrew Gaming 19. Okay, I know. I've not gone far enough. Yeah, I just kind of want to get some wood right now. That seems to be the plan. so, like, I still think about the Dweller. I think the Dweller is, like, one of the funniest mods ever made. And how it, like, somehow revolutionized, like, Minecraft horror. And now we're in, like, the gold... I think the Golden Age is past us, but the Golden Age will return again. For Minecraft horror. I think there's some cool stuff going on with it. But in terms of, like, game horror, I think a lot of game horror, like, with ARGs, is done better in other series. Or in, like, other games. I think Minecraft feels kind of dry for it right now. Now, if you want to ask me for a game that I think is really good for it, look no further than Dark Souls. There was, like, a really good Dark Souls ARG that I cannot recommend enough. It was a really good one. Especially with how it kind of tied into the actual narrative of Dark Souls. Which just felt, like, extra on point for it being a Dark Souls one. So I think Dark Souls is a pretty good one. Like, the thing is, like, the sky is the limit when it comes to ARGs, but, like, everyone just kind of sticks their ARGs in Minecraft and, like, just leaves it there. To the point it kind of gets a bit overdone. There's only so many IP addresses flashing in this screen and, like, scary, creepy cave guy that, like, the mind can take before it goes, yeah, this is enough. Like, I do enjoy myself a good Minecraft ARG, but look, I think some are kind of overdone. We still don't have a nether portal, by the way. I should probably build that at some point. Yeah, so the idea is that we have this whole, like, tunnel section. And then there's, like, some leaves above it. And I'll get the lighting done later. And that will be us. Look at this lighting. This is, like... Look at this. It's beautiful. Like... Get this out of the way. Like, you see this? Dark Souls 2 in 1988. We're back in business. One day you will find yourself in its decrepit gates without really knowing why. It's very Dark Souls. Dark Souls to Majula. I gotta get back to my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. It's been fun. I've been doing it off stream, but, like, it's like a pretty chill game. And I know people are like, oh, but the runbacks. The Dark Souls 2 runbacks are crazy. It's insane. You gotta jump through 15 hula hoops. And if you take damage once, you die. And, like, that's just not the case. Because Dark Souls 2 is a game that has life gems in it, so you just use the life gem. It's like a really good healing source. There's that. Hollowing doesn't really, like, matter. Like, being real, I don't think hollowing is as big a deal as people make it out to be. I know you're gonna, like, quote tweet this and say, like, oh, like, Gwendolyn Dark Souls 1 be like? Here, seek list. You get me. I know you're gonna be like, Gwendolyn Dark Souls 1 be like, damn, hollowing ain't that bad. Or, like, insert character here. It's your joke. I'm merely painting the canvas. But, like, genuinely, I don't think the hollowing effect is, like, all that bad. You can farm human effigies at some point in the game. And then there's, like, a ring that, like, negates a lot of it. So you still have, like, a lot of health to work with. It just, like, I'd say the issue with it is it just kind of feels a bit suffocating in the early game. Because of how open Dark Souls 2 is, it just kind of lets you go anywhere. You can go whatever way you want. I think when I played it first time, I felt a bit overwhelming, but that's because I went and done, Dragon Rider first. That was my first boss. And the actual... the area to get to Mr. Dragon Rider just kind of sucks. Like, to me, it's not to get to it, but like if you're like a first-time Dark Souls 2 player, you're gonna go through there and you're gonna get like perp stomped by the big dudes there. I know you're gonna be having your get a good comment like lined up, but like no. First experience, you're gonna fight some of those guys and you're gonna be like, damn, this game's hard. And then you realize, wait, I could just go to the forest and the forest is like infinitely easier. And then everyone is like, oh yeah, no, you should have went to the forest first. But I went to the Dragon Rider place first. And it was fun. But I think Dragon Riders is like a whole and like... The fight itself is like pretty simple. Like I don't think there's much issue in Dragon Rider. It's just like to get to Dragon Rider is pretty like brutal. But hey, welcome in Top. Hope you've been having a good day. The funny thing is, I went into the stream thinking, like, this is going to be the worst stream ever. Like, all my allergies have been really bad today. But no, the allergies have went away. Like, my allergies are gone. For, like, some miraculous reason. I had a bit of a headache, too. That's gone. I guess that's just the effect that the chat here has on me. So it is. So I will contribute this one to all of you. Stand proud. That is selling nothing good. I kind of want to buy more glass. Like, the good thing about buying glass is that, like, it is such a miserable material to acquire. Like, it takes forever to actually, like, get glass. So I'm more than happy to buy it off the villager. Doing good? Just on break and back to the grind? Hell yeah. Hope it has been a nice break. I hope the weather's not been too bad. We have had it really, really warm. It has been strangely warm today. I mean, it's summer, that's why it's warm. But, like, the rest of the week hasn't really been this crazy with it. It's still been warm, but like it's not been as... When did this end? When did a whole Insta break leaves? When has this ever been like a feature in Minecraft? Oh well, I will gladly and humbly and kindly accept it. Yeah, did y'all see that that Markiplier is back in the FNAF 2? Due to the last Markiplier, like FNAF 2, like 1020 run being cheated after years of studying, he has been like, okay, yeah, no, I'm going back and doing all of this, and I just think that's kind of funny. Oh, I fell. I don't think I ever finished FNAF 2. I think I got to like night 6 and then called it there. Because like I like the game, but the game is like very strangely execution heavy. Like FNAF 2 is such a weird game in terms of how it's like designed. Because like the actual time management of FNAF 2 has been getting hard, but here how bad it's been. Can't complain again, yeah. Like one of my favorite things about this kind of heat was like when the World Cup was just starting and everyone was like, oh look, the English team can't handle the weather here. And then everyone else is like, oh wait, no, this is just warm as hell. Which, to be fair, also the England team can't handle the weather. Speaking of England, we got a wonderful game on our hands here tonight. We got England, Argentina. Who are we all rooting for? And the World Cup semi-final. Me, personally, I hope both teams lose. I don't like Argentina and I don't like England, so I want both of them to lose. England personally because like their fans are annoying. And like the media glazing would like genuinely kill me if that was the case. And like Argentina because their fans are annoying and like the media glazing would like genuinely kill me. Like I want both teams to lose. I don't like either of them. I kind of hope Spain win. It would be pretty cool if Spain won. Personally, if you asked me who I wanted to win the World Cup at the start of it, I'd say the Vancouver Whitecaps. But I don't think they're in the World Cup much longer. I think I will watch a film tonight. Any recommendations? Anyone got anything good to recommend? Because I've been thinking on it, and I'm like, I gotta just watch more stuff. The kind of mood I'm in for is like anything. Like I was honestly like half tempted to watch Ralph Breaks the Internet just to see how bad it was. Like I looked at the cast of that film last night and I said, wait, Gal Gadot's in this film? They got her and they got like Colleen Ballinger. What an evil like film lineup. I root for whoever might upset the most people. That's probably Argentina for bad reasons. Also probably England, but like England is more so the fact that England is like annoying. So like England's probably your best bet for that option then. So England it is. Personally, me, I've got my for tonight's game, I've got my England top with like Declan Rice on the back of it. You know, big fan of Declan Rice, favorite player of all time. There's just something about the way that he passes the ball, which is like no other player can do that. Except they can. Like, he's a fine player, but like he is just kind of like every single moment he is like camera maxing. So we're gonna use separate, different types of woods here. Some may consider this heretical to Minecraft, but like no, it's just I read for Germany back in because you didn't want Argentina to win. No, that's so valid though, and I'm glad you're rooted for Germany because like honestly, I kind of like that Germany team more. I will say the World Cup with Germany used to be crazy. Because like back in the day, since it was like what East and West Germany, both of them counted as two separate teams, so you could potentially have a group of like East Germany and like West Germany, which is like the funniest thing ever. But yeah, Argentina just annoy me. There's like nothing more to it. I think Messi glazing is annoying. He's a good player, but like I don't need to be hearing about him every 3 seconds. I think we'll do something like this. How is that looking? 1 second. Just grabbed a quick snack. Anyway. Would you look at the structure? Yeah, no, that's my World Cup history. Is I like for this one I wanted Norway to win. Because I like Haaland. I think he's a really good player. I think he's cool. Only problem is that Norway team is just too average in general. Compared to like other teams in the tournament, like France or like Spain. But it should be pretty like good whatever the final is. I just hope Spain win. Yeah, we have a cool. The idea is like something kind of like this for the setup. I could do something like this and then have like little like structures on the inside. It will take a lot of wood, but like, hey, I can go and get a lot of wood. It doesn't bother me too much. And I kind of want to create a... Oh, it's because it's raining. I was confused as to what the stutter was. I was like, surely we're not having another Fallout 4 situation. I don't think I fully got to talk about how I just don't like Fallout 4, did I? I don't know. There's just something about that game that is just like... sets me off. There's something about Fallout 4 that I'm just like, this game like kind of sucks. And it's weird because you think, oh, it would be like an evolution. Like, I like Fallout 3. So it would just be like a simple evolution of like, hey, Bethesda made like one of the best open world games ever with Skyrim. And then after Skyrim, they made a... It was like, oh, they made Fallout 3, which is like a pretty good game. It's a pretty flawed game, in all honesty. But to me, I think Fallout 3 is a really good game. So like, I like that. I wonder what the next Fallout game is. Apart from New Vegas, we don't talk about New Vegas just because it's kind of good, but it's also kind of out of the question. Because the game is so wildly Obsidian, like, rooted, that I don't really put it in the same bracket as, like, Fallout 3. Like, I can't even talk on it, like, art-wise, like, artistically, because it shares a lot of aspects from Fallout 3. Like, the game would probably look a lot better if they got their own time and the game was made outside of Fallout 3. Yeah, my main issue with Fallout 4, it just kind of sucks to play it. I know the one thing everyone says about Fallout 4 is that like, oh, the game's bad. Like the game is bad, but the gunplay is good. And you like shoot the guns, and the guns like are somehow the floatiest guns ever like designed. Like, everything feels so weightless and just empty to use. Every enemy is just super spongy. To the point of it just doesn't make the game all that fun. Like, those are, like, the main drawbacks and issues I have with a mere stick. You think I've made a stick? Yeah, those are like my main issues I kind of have with Fallout 4. Is just like nothing in the game feels good. Like the RPG elements don't feel good. Because they're like pretty much non-existent. The story doesn't feel good because it's also just weirdly in the same tone as Skyrim, where the story is like a backdrop, but like it kind of needs the narrative to push the game forward. Like that's a problem with the game. The gunplay is terrible. I don't know how many times I need to repeat that the gunplay is bad, but like, it genuinely feels terrible to shoot the guns. And sure, it's a step up from like Fallout 3 shooting the guns, but like anything is a step up from that. And what, the game came out in like 2016, so it was like what, 8 or so years after Fallout 3. So they should have had time. They should have had time to make like a good functioning system. But they just didn't. The open world also feels bad. Sorry to anyone who likes Fallout 4, by the way. I feel like I'm being super harsh on the game right now. But like, I'm just kind of saying what's coming to mind about that game. And what comes to mind with that game is just not very good. Like, none of my experiences with Fallout 4 have me thinking, wow, that was an amazing game. I think I liked it back when I played it in my first playthrough, and every single subsequent playthrough has been me like, it's gotta be a good game. Like, settlement building is cool, but like every single object for settlement building is just like really hideous. And like there's so much clipping and like weird things you can't remove that probably should be able to be removed. That like it's just really annoying. I kind of wish I liked it because like my stream plan was I finished the Fallout 3 run and I'm like, that was fun. I'm gonna go to Fallout 4 now and then go play Fallout 4, and then Fallout 4 is like, wow, this game is fun. But no, like Fallout 4 is just not fun to me, and I've tried to stream it so many times, and none of those times I've like came out of it thinking like, wow, that was a really good game. I want to play more Fallout 4. There's no interesting, like, and all of the interesting parts of the world are locked away to like, oh, you better build a settlement here. And I know that's like a weird reflection of like, wow, the game sucks because you suck at the game. Because it's you designing the world around you and the settlements by just building them. But there is just like no interesting settlements going like around in Fallout 3. Oh, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Like Fallout 3 has so many more interesting settlements in that game, and like it's kind of crazy how much there are. Like, gun to your head, name 5 Fallout 4 locations. You're gonna be like Vault 111, Sanctuary Hills, Red Rocket Truck Stop, the Starlight Theater, and then like the Brotherhood of Steel like police station. But like in terms of general big like hubs or places, there's only really Diamond City, like maybe Good Neighbor. Maybe that's like one place that was like, oh, you need to pass the test to get in here. And then you pass the test and it's like, oh, they actually have synths hiding in their basement. Like there was that one as well. And that one was like kind of boring. Like none of these factions or places have interesting quests tied to them that like change the narrative or do anything or make you think extra on the world. Diamond City is like the one place I can think of that I'm like, yeah, it's a real place. I know every faction has their own headquarters and bases and whatnot. Even those feel like just pretty bland. Like the Pred one is cool. But I can't name you like 5 characters from the Pred one. Neither I can. Like I be like Proctor Ingram or whatever the guy's name is, Elder Maxon, Paladin Dance, and then I blank. I can't even say Dr. Madison Lee because she's tied to another faction he needs to recruit to the Brotherhood. So there's just like no interesting like NPCs at places. There's a Quartermaster guy, but I can't remember his name. Whereas New Vegas has like Good Springs. And yes, I'm going to glaze Good Springs here. It's got like Ringo. It's got Joe Cobb. I know he's technically affiliated with Powder Gangers and like the NCR Correctional Facility, but he's still a character in Good Springs, so you can talk to. He still sits around in Good Springs. Yeah, you got the likes of him, you got Sonny Smiles, you got Trudy, you got Doc Mitchell, you got Chet, you got Easy Pete. Like, there's so many characters in that starting area who are like, they're not the most interesting characters ever written. No one's going to turn around and be like, Shed is the most interesting, well-developed character of the Fallout series. They're not going to be like that. But there's enough memorable names and faces to be like, yeah, that's a cool location. Even with like Novak has like what they've got Boone, they've got Manny, they've got Cliff Briscoe, they've got the guy in the I forgot his name, the guy from Talent Pool, who's like hiding in the motel room because he's from the Reno, and he like banged someone's like daughter. Like, you got that guy. Gotta give out to Mark. Glad to tune. Have a good streaming day. Thank you very much. I hope you have a very good day. And work isn't too bad. But like, so much of New Vegas is like places just are that much more like iconic and interesting. Like, genuinely, name me a Fallout 4 character who has anywhere near as much personality as Cliff Briscoe. There's none. There is none. I think Cliff Briscoe has more character than like entire settlements. Like, I don't think anyone in Goodneighbor is as like, I know you can be like Hancock, but he's a companion, so I'll kind of let that slide. I'd say like Boone is more comparable. Like, if you're saying, oh, Hancock, then I'd say like, oh, Boone is like next comparison. And I think Hancock's a very good character. His problem is he's just stuck in a bad game. Like most of Fallout 4's companions. One moment. Okay, I'm back. But I genuinely believe that Cliff Briscoe has more character than the entirety of Fallout 4. Minecraft appeared on my screen, thank you. See, I can do magic tricks. But yeah, like, I genuinely don't believe any character in Fallout 4 has more character than Cliff Briscoe. Even Manny Vargas. Manny Vargas is more iconic than Fallout 4's roster. Like, I need to see some names in terms of notable Fallout 4 characters. I think the companions are good, but I put them in, like, a separate category. I think Fallout 4's companions are really good. And I think they're pretty on par, for the most part, with Fallout New Vegas' companions. I think Fallout New Vegas companions probably edge them a bit. Just because I think there's some really good writing going on in New Vegas' companions. Like, Veronica probably has one of my favorite quests in any Fallout game. I think Veronica's quest is a really, really good one. I think it's probably, as I say, one of my favorites. It's very much up there. It's a very... It's because it's a very, like, dark quest. And I'm not saying this in terms of, like, wow, everything needs to be dark to be good. I think things can be lighthearted and very good. At the same time, nothing needs to be, like, super, oh, this needs to be the darkest piece of media ever written. But no, it's a very dark and fitting kind of quest line for Veronica. All she's really known is her family in the Brotherhood of Steelhead and Valley Bunker. And the way she sees it is, like, they are on borrowed time. They're not going to be around for much longer because of how stubborn their leadership is, and that leadership is not going to change. Even if you change over the like head leader of the Brotherhood to Hardin, even he's even more of a hard ass than Elder McNamara. Like, he is someone who's even more into, like, yeah, we gotta fight the NCR, hell yeah, brother. He's even more into that than the previous ones, and that is like the exact reason as to why the Brotherhood is gonna fail. Is because that's all they're thinking about is their old former glory, and they think because they are the best like that they will just win everything. When their pool of numbers is dwindling every day compared to the NCR. The NCR is only getting bigger. Even if it's pretty stagnant in the time of New Vegas. Like, the NCR have infinite troops. It doesn't matter how many power armor trained soldiers you have. If you keep throwing guys at them, the guys will eventually take them down. And it's such a good questline because it's her coming to terms with no matter how hard she tries, she can't change this. So then she has to make out what she wants to do herself. She needs to make that decision on what she wants to do. Does she either go down with the ship or leave everything she knew behind and start again? And it's a really, really good and touching questline. It's my favorite in the game. It's probably my favorite in a Fallout game. Yeah, so it is. I like Arcade Ganon's one as well, but I just think a lot of other ones are a bit better. Also, it's so funny that Arcade Ganon is voiced by Zachary Levi. Who, like, incredible actor, you must watch Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Like, if you've not seen that film already, you better go watch it. It's fun for the whole family. It's very much like the original Shazam. And the fact that, like, you can take, like, your family to see it. If you've got a girlfriend or boyfriend, you can take them to see it and they'll, like, really enjoy it. Like, you gotta watch Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Like, another chance to watch it will not come up again. It's gotta be one of the greatest films ever made. Featuring Zachary Levi. Notable for his appearance on the Fortnite Friday stream, where he tried to sell, like, an oil to people. It's a funny situation. But yeah, no, I think they keep invading my home. Get out of here, please. Go. Get out of my lawn. This is my Majula. I don't need these Allergies taking over my wonderful Majula. My glorious, beautiful, wonderful Sidere. Yeah, so the whole plan is that I have, like, a bunch of stuff stacked like this, so there's, like, a big cool roof. And then below it is, like, a big cool... I say big cool. There's, like, a big underground... Not really underground, there's a tunnel. But, like, I have, like, storage built in here. I can even connect this to my mine that I was building. But I have all of that built up. And even then, I could make this, like, towers. So I can then expand these into, like, 2 big towers. That's the general idea of the build. I've done something similar like that to this on a realm one time. And it was fun. It's a very fun way of building. We have 5 of them, which is perfect. That means we can... Wait, I'm gonna stop using my fortune pickaxe. Use this one. Yeah, I'm still thinking on like because I'm still trying to think on is there a Fallout 4 character who has anywhere near as like is memorable and characterized as Cliff Briscoe? The only guy who kind of comes to mind is like the fake Preston Garvey, like him, and then like the X-Men house like storyline. Where, like, you go into, like, the house, and it's like, oh, this guy can use his mind for, like, wacky stuff. And these guys have been around for 300 years. But even then, I can't even remember their names, so they can't be that memorable. Whereas Cliff Briscoe, I remember the name. It's Cliff Briscoe. Of course I remember him. He's the guy who sells dinosaurs in Novak, and he really wants you to buy his dinosaurs, and he gets really disappointed when you're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm here for guns, actually. Like, he just wants to sell his dinosaur souvenirs. And the really fun twist in the quest line of like, wait, you actually need these dinosaur. It's not a dinosaur, it's the rocket souvenirs. You need the rocket souvenirs because they have like uranium in them. So you can use them to build a rocket for the guilds. Like, that's such a fun twist associated with the quest line. Novak might be like more content rich than the entirety of Fallout 4. There's even no... I forgot to mention Nobark Noonan. Who's also just like a really funny character. He's pretty much the Fallout 2 guy. Like, there's that whole theory. And he's also like really important to some quests. Like, no one does this stuff in Fallout quite like Obsidian, but I'm like... I'm kind of scared for, like, the Fallout Obsidian game that was, like, pretty much announced as soon as the layoffs happened. It feels very much like a, hey, it is me, Obsidian Entertainment, here to sell you a Fallout game. Wow, you liked New Vegas? We're making another one. Just because, like, Xbox layoffs happened. If it's good, it's good. And, like, props to the people at Obsidian for making that. Chances are it's going to be, like, made in even more of a rush than what New Vegas was. So, like, good luck with that. But I'm wishing them the best over it. Obsidian. And I know everyone is like, oh, but Obsidian made no good games after Fallout New Vegas. And I'm just like, I made Pentiment, and that was really good. I know everyone will be like, oh, but The Outer Worlds is bad. And I'm gonna be honest, the only reason people think that is because like New Vegas is like that good of a game. That is genuinely the only reason like people think that about The Outer Worlds. People went into that game thinking, oh, it's gonna be New Vegas 2, it's gonna be the sequel, it's gonna be this big and that and everything. And then it just kind of ended up being like a really solid RPG. But since it wasn't New Vegas 2, everyone was very disappointed. I feel the same will happen with the next game. Even then, New Vegas as a whole, like when it came out, its reception was really bad. Sure, it was like a buggy nightmare on launch. So it was a very buggy game. Let's change up what we're listening to. How about some Persona 4? I like Persona 4. I'm sure you like Persona 4. So why not? Yeah, that's like my main like issue with Fallout in general. Or not Fallout in general, but like games. Is like a game will come out and people will just be like, this is the worst game ever made. What was that game that came out where everyone was like, oh, this is actually good? You could probably say like Expedition 33. Baldur's Gate 3 is like probably the one. But even then, like, I see people talk about Baldur's Gate 3 and they're like, this game looks ugly, it sucks. Oh, hey, what's up? Natsu. Hope you've been having a very, very nice day. The one that comes to, like, it's like Expedition 33 comes to mind, but, like, Expedition 33 is also, like, just a weird one for that. It also doesn't help that like people probably Deltarune. It's probably like Deltarune. It's like even then I'll see people drop the like, oh, it's this chapter wasn't even that good, like after the chapter drops. Like I remember that happened when chapter 5 dropped. Oh, like wait, this one is the worst one in the. I was gonna say the Deltarune trilogy. I mean, technically, we've got like the modern Deltarune trilogy. That's the thing. Like, if you were to ask me to rank the Deltarune chapters for the Deltarune chapters, I would probably say like Chapter 3 has the best story, Chapter 4 has the best characters, and Chapter 5 has the best gameplay. That's how I would rank all of them. You may not agree with me, but it's true. Somebody get a Sidere true emoji in the chat for that. But yeah, no, Deltarune is like is probably up there. But like Deltarune fans scare me. I don't know who scares more, Deltarune fans or like Kingdom Hearts fans. Or the Outer Wilds fans. Like honestly, Outer Wild fans, those are like a scary type. You speak a word of that game and then the Outer Wilds mafia is at your door. Like, oh no, you're now missing a finger because you dared to talk about the Outer Wilds and be like, hey, this part of the game was pretty cool. I liked when it done this. And see, I'm being vague about it. Do you know the reason I'm being vague about it is because I'm trying to avoid the Outer Wilds mafia. They can't get me if all I say is, well, that part was pretty good or this part was pretty good. I'm on knife's edge with it though. Don't think I'm getting away with this scot-free right now, but like it's the most I can do before like the mafiosos of the Outer Wild are at my door. Let's see here. I think this will do. I think this will do for the next thing I need to do is I need glowstone, so I need to go to the Nether. But also I kind of want to Silk Touch pickaxe before I go to the Nether. Oh well, we've got levels and plenty of diamonds. I'm sure we can make an attempt for one. Also got plenty of wood. Speaking of wood, what's everyone's favorite wood type in Minecraft? Personally, I think birch is kind of underrated. I just like birch wood. I don't know what it is. I just think the texture of it's been nice. Like when I first played this game, I was like, wait, birch wood's kind of nice actually. Hold on. And I've stuck with it ever since. Speaking of the... I need a pickaxe, don't I? Oh well, we can just make a crafting table. I should probably make a chest for this enchanting room. So I should. That's probably a smart choice. There we go. So now we got the whole setup. Now we can make a pickaxe. And please give me Silk Touch. That's all I ask. Efficiency. It's just a pretty good pickaxe. I would have liked the Silk Touch one, but oh well. Oh wait, does Silk Touch... I have it on a shovel. Since it's a block you can break with your hand, can I just use the shovel to like silk touch the glowstone. That's probably something you can do, right? Anyway, it's time to go down to my very cool mines. Yeah, no, I was looking at the cast for that that Final Fantasy film. It's the one that's mentioned in Life is Strange. Where like Max in Life is Strange is like, damn, this film's actually badass though. It's not Kingsglaive. It's not Kingsglaive, because I know Kingsglaive because that's the one that like Noctis shows up in. I know Noctis is in that one. And I'm like, that's kind of scary. I don't know how I feel about that. Final Fantasy. And it's not the thingy one. It's not Advent Children. It's Final Fantasy Spirits Within. That's the one. Okay. There's so many Final Fantasy VII stuff. Yeah, no. Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Okay. It has got such a stacked cast. I know Final Fantasy always has a stacked cast. Like Kingsglaive, the FF15 film had Aaron Paul in it, like Mr. Jesse Pinkman himself. Like he was in that film, so like obviously I expect them to have like kind of stacked casts. But the Spirits Within cast is just like really strangely stacked. Like you've got Steve Buscemi in it, the guy from Sopranos. He's in plenty of other stuff. He's going to be in the Far Cry film, actually. He's going to be in that, like, the new Far Cry, like, anthology series. Yeah, they're getting Steve Buscemi for that. Yeah, it's got such a stacked cast. It's got, like, Alec Baldwin, Steve Buscemi, Ming Nguyen, Perry Griffin, Donald Sutherland, Keith David, and the evil Vile Rotten James Woods. Like one of his non-James Woods or Hades Disney like appearances. It's scary. Anyway, my mind's a bit scuffed right now, but like I'm sure we can handle it. But yeah, James Woods is in that film, which like I don't know how I feel about that. The only stuff he's ever in is like Family Guy is James Woods, or like anytime Disney are like, fuck, we need to bring Hades back. I think he was in like one other film where like terrorists breach the White House, and it's like the streets are saying it's the most James Woods film of all time. I think that's also starring Channing Tatum. So it sounds like really one of the films of all time. Yeah, it's got Channing Tatum. It's got James Woods in it. It's not a good one. But yeah, it seems like he's like only around when they're like, dude, we really need Hades. Because like no one else wants to get James Woods. I mean, for good reason. Have you read the news? But like, it's scary. It was that or Family Guy, and then they like renamed the school in Family Guy because like, wait, James Woods is like kind of a shitter. Like knowing what we do about him now, like makes it even more ironic that there's a school named after him in Family Guy. Not a school, the school of Family Guy. It's named after him. Do a little exploring. To be fair, I kind of need bones, just because I like growing stuff. And it would make her 3 exploits. a lot nicer and easier to do. So it would. Yeah, speaking of that, or speaking of Disney films, going from Hades Hercules, which is like kind of messed up, to more Disney. Has anyone seen the live action? Like, anyone here, show of hands, please. Have any of y'all seen like the live action Moana? Like, I know that just came out. I need to know how good it is. You know me, my daughter's a huge Moana fan. So I really need to know if the live action one is good. Because like what the last live action film, I'm scared. I'm scared, boss. I see what's over here. Okay, left the hoe at home. Don't take that out of context, please. Anyway, I've heard live action Moana is out, and it's looking like the film of the summer. Like, the streets are saying it's gotta be one you need to watch. And I kind of believe the streets. Because, like, they would not lie to me. I refuse to believe that they would lie to me. I mean, the last, like... the last one was, like, what, Moana 2? Which, like, I heard that was a really good film, but it was just... it felt like as if it was, like, 15 YouTube shorts crammed into one film. Like a Frankenstein's monster of YouTube shorts. I will say, it's really funny how you can tell that films now are, like, centering the camera exclusively through the middle, so that everything is going on in the middle. I mean, they've done this before. But they're doing it even more so because of, like, it means that you can re-upload it for YouTube Shorts. Because, like, I ain't crazy, but, like, something shady is going on with re-uploading sites. Like, Toy Story 5 just came out. Like, new sequel in the beloved Toy Story series. They got Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, brand new Toy Story is out. Everyone's excited. Everyone's excited. Every single account I see is just like, all of the like spam accounts are just like reposting like full 10-minute Toy Story clips. And I'm starting to feel like this is a promotion. Like, underhanded. Hey, we're gonna make 15 million bot accounts and like have them sell like Toy Story 5 clips to people. Not even Toy Story 5 clips. Toy Story clips in general. Even then, I need to see some of the worst Toy Story takes. Like, it's weird how there's like a full community of like power scalers for Toy Story about imagination. They're like, it's a very ominous looking Enderman, but oh well. But they will be like, no, dude, you gotta believe me. Bonnie's imagination sucks compared to Andy's. And they will say that full-heartedly, like, no, Andy's imagination, it had aura. It had aura, he made Woody cool, he made us cool, like, people were blowing up, people are tied to train tracks. Like, they will say anything. And it also kind of reminds me of that, like, one video. There's so many creepers out of here. Get out of here. It reminds me there's like one video and it's like someone's review of Toy Story like 4. And it lasts, it's like the review is like longer than the film. And by a huge margin. It's like the review is the length of like 5 Toy Story 4s probably. It's like, it reminds me of like... what was the one? It reminds me of a... Fallout 4 is better than you think, and then like someone made Fallout 4 is not better than you think. And Fallout 4 is not better than you think is like 8 hours long. Which, like, if you're to ask me for my opinion on Fallout 4, I'm like, it's not Fallout 4 fault. If you're to ask me for my opinion on Fallout 3, I'd tell you to just rewind, or Fallout 4, not 4 3. Word salad. It's all mixed up. Anyway, if you were to ask me for my opinion on Fallout 4, then just rewind the stream back like half an hour. If you're to ask me for my opinions on Fallout 3, I'd be like, it's a very good game. It has flaws, but you can tell that like Bethesda like went out to create like, hey, this is going to be the biggest, coolest thing ever. And Bethesda done pretty well with that. The DLCs were pretty cool for the most part. A few of them suck, but a few are really good. Like, that's cool. The actual general gameplay is like really solid. My main problem like with it is like the latter half of the main story for Fallout 3 is so handholdy. You just don't really get to play the game. Because I was thinking on doing Fallout 3 as my next randomizer. Where are we? I feel as if I've stumbled into somewhere I shouldn't be. Some sort of places I shouldn't be in. Enough of the ominous posting. But yeah. No, my feeling is like Fallout 3 is a good game. It gets a bit too handholdy towards the end. I was going to do my permadeath on Fallout 3 at some point, and then I just felt like it was kind of redundant because it's just get to the latter half of the game and then have either like the Brotherhood of Steel kill everything for you or your like Fox kill everything for you. Like, there's so many sections of that game where it's either just run away or have the big cool NPC in shining armor like blow up guys for you. And that's like my one issue with Fallout 3 as a whole, is it's just either one of those two repeatedly. Like, I liked it as a game, I just think it falls flat on that front, which is why the exploration of Fallout 3 is so much better than that. And why most people, when they play Fallout 3, just run around and explore rather than do the main story. I hope this has provided some pretty nice insight. Yeah, I think Fallout 3 is a good game. And then the actual formula of Fallout 3 was perfected in Skyrim. I think Skyrim as a game is like everything Fallout 3 wanted to be and more. I think Skyrim is just like the perfect encapsulation of what Bethesda wanted to do with that style of game. And then Fallout 4 came out and Fallout 4 just kind of like fell flat. Through no fault of its own. Think smarter, not harder. What do I want here? I need flint and steel. Oh, we've got enough levels for another enchantment. I will enchant my chest piece. I do want to get mending soon. And also netherite is on the table too. I'll probably go here, get some glowstone, and then probably... And actually, no, I keep getting bad enchantments. I was going to be like, maybe actually. I don't even have much feathers. I might buy more glass. I think glass is just a good option to buy because it's like, oh, do you either eviscerate an entire desert or like you pay this guy like some emeralds. And like, I'm not a fan of just like eviscerating the whole environment in Minecraft, despite what's going on over there. Don't look over there. Like, there we go. It's easy. And then that goes in my glass chest. Perfect. I'll put all my emeralds in here and all my diamonds in here too. And probably one of the pickaxes. We don't need this one. We'll probably need that one for later. I'll keep my bow. I really wish I had more arrows. Oh well. One day soon, I will have the arrows I need. Anyway, let's go to the nether. The nether. That's the way Jack Black said it, right? He was like, the nether. Chicken Jackie. What a terrible film. I watched it with some friends and, like, honestly, like, it kind of sucked. It was fun. Like, I enjoyed my time with it. It was quite jolly. I made some fun videos out of it. And now we're getting a sequel soon. I was excited for the Minecraft movie too. Or was it a Minecraft movie squared? That was like the official title. Anyway, check this one simple trick. I feel like I'm gonna get blown up here. Like, I feel as if, like, Scary Jerry is gonna come out the other side of the screen and just, like, blow me up. Knock me off this platform and then send me to my, a fiery demise. What'd I say? It's Scary Jerry. Wait, where'd he go? Scary Jerry. Oh well. There goes Scary Jerry. Died as he lived. Scary and Jerry. How much do we need? I don't know how much we need. Anyway, here's the emotional Persona 4 music. Because honestly, I'm kind of distraught over the fact that, like, Scary Jerry is gone. I have no idea where to go from here. And the nether. Where I will go is back. I think I'll probably end stream. Because, like, my voice is kind of feeling it and I don't want to overdo it. I also got some artwork to finish off. So, I will see you all next time, hopefully. It shall be a fun one. This has been a really fun Minecraft stream. I hope all of y'all have been, everyone here has been enjoying the Minecraft. I've been loving it. I hope you've been loving it. So, I will probably be continuing this. I'll do one tomorrow. I hopefully should be able to do one tomorrow. If allergies aren't killing me. Allergies were killing me and then they just somehow stopped. I don't know. Minecraft saved me. I'm looking at streams I can raid into. I see Destiny 2. I think I may raid into Destiny 2. It could be the show. Yeah, I see Destiny too. We're reading into Destiny. /raid. I will get this all sorted. /raid. And the sad Persona 4 music really helps make it, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to overdo my voice, especially since I want to stream some more this week. And also so my PC doesn't explode. I'm streaming in this heat and it's kind of crazy. Like I usually do a nighttime stream. Let's see here. That's the raid ready. Thank you all very much for sticking around. If you want to find me elsewhere, you can find me on my Blue Sky. I post a lot of art there. It's probably the place where I put my most frequent updates. You can catch me at my Discord, which I am trying to be more active in. It's a pretty cool Discord, very cool people over there. So I cannot recommend it enough. And, drumroll, you can catch me over at my YouTube. Oh, wrong command. Right command, actually. You can catch me over at my YouTube. I've actually not got a command set up for it. But I've made a VOD channel on YouTube. I've not really been too formal with announcing it, but it's been there. So, I highly implore you to check that out. It's called Sidere26G. Pretty weird name. I'll probably change the name of it just to make it a bit easier to find. But, that's there. So if you want to check out the VOD, because Twitch is kind of bad for like keeping the VODs, you can find my alternative YouTube channel over here where I'm trying to keep that up to date. Anyway, thank you all very much. Take care until next time, which should be tomorrow. And sayonara. Goodbye.